Hi, welcome. I'm Nancy Kelly.
I'm Lucy French, and we're Minds-N-Motion.
I'm an occupational therapist.
And I'm a physical therapist.
And we both are brain gym instructors. Today, we'd like to talk to you about eyes. We have been working with a lot of screens these days. At one point, screen time meant pretty much one thing.
TV.
Exactly. Now we have screens for everything. We have screens for our computers. We have screens for our cell phones.
We have TV screens. We have Game Boys with screens. We have all kinds of time that's in front of a screen.
Instead of a book,
we use a Nook.
Screens are everywhere. And what do we need to do with those screens? We need to use our eyes to access them. It's our eyes that are working so hard. And I know with all the remote learning we've been doing, that has really taken a toll on some of our eyes, meaning making our eyes tired.
And we want to keep our Irish eyes, especially today, smiling.
So think about that. Those of us who are working from home, using our screens, those of us are doing our exercise classes on Zoom. Those of us are reading our books
on a Nook.
Those of us who are using our smartphones to go ahead and do all kinds of things to access the World Wide Web. It's great, but then again, look what's getting a lot of use. I was using my eyes so much they were getting tired. I went and bought special glasses that had a little bit of a filter on it. Did it help? Not enough. So today, we'd really like to talk to you about some things you can do to help those eyes.
Yep.
What do you think, Lucy?
Sounds great to me, Nancy. Take it away.
Okay. These are some activities we're going to share with you that you can do anytime without any special equipment. And if you do them every day, you are going to be so happy and your eyes will be happy too. The first thing we'd like to talk about is an activity from Brain Gym called Brain Buttons. If you ever watch our video about Super Pace, or you know about it, you're going to notice this activity. This activity is where we put our hand on our stomach, make a U with your other hand, and put it right down below those clavicles, those hard bones here. Are we grabbing our throat? No. We're sliding down here. This is a firm touch, and we're going to go ahead and rub that. They're called the K27s. They're points that are neurolymphatic points. Boy, they're good for our immune system. How do our eyes work with this? Watch. They go side to side. So while you're doing your brain buttons, look to the right, look to the left. Let's do that a few times. Wow, that makes my eyes really use some of those small muscles. We have 6 pairs of small muscles working those eyes, and this is helping to exercise some of those. Let's switch our hands and continue looking side to side. Oh, that feels great. There's another activity to do. What do you think, Luce?
Well, let's launch into Earth, where we're grounded, in space, where our goals are, and that is right below your lip and right above your lip. These are the endpoints of the central and governing meridians in your body, which is the electrical circuit for your brains and your spine to support you. We're going to massage those. We're still plugged into our belly, and we're going to look down towards our toes, breathe our eyes up, past our nose, and let it out with a sigh. Whew. So we're going to work where we are, breathe our eyes up high towards the sky. We're going to shoot for the moon and the stars. Whoo! Let it out with a sigh. One more time. Move your eyes up from your toes past your nose to the sky really high, and let it out with a sigh. And now we need to be able to copy from the board when we're in school, or maybe we need to look between our computer and the notes we're taking. So we're going to look far away. And then we're going to bring it right back and look at your hands. Let that gaze come back to your hands. Let your eyes look at us on the screen. So good to see you today. Thank you for joining us. And bring it right back to your hands. How are you going to handle your day and let your vision guide your way? Go ahead and look out to the screen and bring it back to your hands. And all the time you're breathing down to your belly, That's your Earth and Space button. That's also part of Super Pace.
Very nice. Here's another activity we'd like to share called the Lazy 8. Some of you may know it. It's an 8 laying on its side. It's also known as the infinity sign. So what I'd like you to do is go ahead and take your finger. You can trace in the air. You can trace here on our picture. You can draw a picture of your own to trace. And what you're going to do is you're going to go up and around, up and around. Your eyes are going to be following what you're doing. Ah, is that great? After we've done it about 5 times, let's switch and use our other hand. We're going to go up and around, trace that Lazy 8, and I can do great. Yes, sir.
Make sure your eyes are following your thumb or finger, whichever you're using to trace your 8, so you do great.
And let's do 2 hands together and trace that Lazy 8, and I can do great. And let's give those eyes a special treat with that Lazy 8. And take your fingers, start at the bridge of your nose, and go up and around in a gentle motion. Again, relaxing those eye muscles after all this work they've been doing for you and taking care of you all day.
You can invite yourself to close your eyes or open them, whatever feels best for you. This is your spa moment in school.
Or at work. Or at home.
That's right.
Your home office.
Shall we do put a little Irish into it for our eyes today, Miss Nancy? Because if you trace the Lazy 8, and then when you get to the middle of your nose, you do a regular 8 up and another one down around your nose, you have a shamrock for a little good luck for the Irish. Up and down and around and over, around, and back.
That's called the clover leaf.
That's a clover leaf.
All right.
Shall we do it with a little bit of music?
Let's do it together all at once. You'll see how easy it is. And again, bring it into a part of your day. And always remember to keep yourself hydrated. So let's have a sip. Cheers.
I brought a special water bottle today. See something that you've seen before?
All right, here we go. Oops, try again.
Okay.
Here we go with our brain buttons. Eyes, side to side. And let's switch our hands. Ah, that feels great. We're really giving those eyes a little more exercise instead of just the straight stare. Ready?
Earth and space. Look down, breathe them up. Let them go back down. Breathe them up. Let them flutter down. And up. And down. Put your hands looking at you. Problem how we stare. Bring it right back home to your hands. Looking at you. And back to your hands. Looking at you. Have a great day. Keep it under your hands for control.
Let's do the Lazy 8. Let's give ourselves a treat and do it on our eyes. Pull any of these exercises out. Do them singly or do them as a group. Remember, we can't take our eyes off of you.
It's so nice to see you today. And help
I love you. We love you, baby. There you go.
Have a great one. See you on our next session. Have an excellent week.